Hello, beautifuls. I want to talk a little bit today about suppressed emotions and feelings. And you're not alone because we all do it. And that comes from the system in which we have been groomed in. We've been groomed and conditioned and programmed in a punishment and reward system. And in this system, we are rewarded by conforming, by putting on a happy face, by obeying the rules and moving forward. We are often punished when we listen and speak to what our heart is telling us, when we express our feelings and our emotions. And in this place where we suppress our feelings, emotions, and sometimes even thoughts, we become disconnected from the authentic being that we are, from our authenticity. And oftentimes, we find ourselves later on in life grappling with who we are and what it is that we actually feel like and want. And one of the things that we will see when we start to suppress our thoughts and feelings is we will see an increase in physical and mental illness. We will see an increase in addiction. We will see an increase in crime. And these are just some of the effects we see as a society from that effort to conform, to fit into that system. We've been also conditioned to resist what doesn't feel good. And I'm sure all of us will agree that being sad doesn't feel good, but there is a benefit to it. There is a necessity in it. And when we suppress it, it lasts longer. We generally come from a place where when we feel these feelings that don't feel good and we want to resist it, either because it simply doesn't feel good or we want to conform, in this place, we tend to judge it as being bad. And the moment that we judge something as bad, we cannot actually feel happy or content or joyful, whatever term you want to use, or in our loving, until it disappears, until it's removed from our experience. And the thing is as long as we are judging and suppressing it, it cannot come to the surface and be released. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. An interesting statistic is that 90% of our energy, of our power, of our force, is used to suppress energy from the past. Just let that sink in for a minute. 90% of our energy is used to suppress the thoughts, feelings, and emotions from the past. Can you imagine what your life might look like if you had 90% more energy? The invitation today for each and every one of us is to slow down today and to become curious, to notice when feelings and emotions start to rise and when we want to resist them, and to maybe not judge them, but to become curious as to why they're there and what might happen if we allow them to be expressed. In that place, you will find some relief, because it's like a pressure valve. If you've ever used a pressure cooker, there needs to be a release. And that is what emotions do for us when we allow ourselves to express them. I thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, until we speak again, please be well.